Hello students. In my last video we started the topic chemical reactions and equations. In that video we learned about the chemical reactions, chemical equation, balancing of chemical equation. Today we will start the new topic of that chapter, types of chemical reaction. So let's start with first chemical reaction, that is combination reaction. As the name is suggesting, combination means two elements are combining to form the new compound. So the reaction in which one element react with the another element to form a compound, these reactions are known as combination reaction. You can see the example, carbon plus O2, it will form carbon dioxide. 2H2 plus O2 is forming 2H2O. Here the elements are combining to form the new compound. So these are showing the example of combination reaction. Next is decomposition reaction. As the name suggests, decomposition means breaking down. So these are the reactions in which the compound breaks down into the simpler compounds or the substances. These are known as decomposition reaction. You can see the example, 2FeSO4, it breaks down into Fe2O3 plus SO2 and SO3. So form a single compound or substance FeSO4. There are three compounds which are formed. They are decomposed from the FeSO4. Next is displacement reaction. The reaction in which an atom or a group of atoms present in a molecule is displaced by another atom. This is known as displacement reaction. Displacement means the position is changed. So the reaction in which the position of atom or atoms is changed by the another atom or atoms is known as displacement reaction. Like in this reaction, Fe plus CuSO4, the copper is displaced by Fe and it will form FeSO4 plus Cu. Next is double displacement reaction. Here the displacement is occurring two times. That's why it is known as double displacement or double decomposition. The reaction in which mutual exchange of radicals take place is known as double displacement or double decomposition reaction. Like in this reaction, Na2SO4 plus BaCl2, it will form BaSO4 plus NaCl. In this reaction, Ba is replaced by sodium and sodium is replaced by barium. So this is known as double displacement. This type of reaction can be classified as precipitation reaction, gas formation reaction, acid-base neutralization reaction. The precipitation reaction is that in which the precipitates are formed. In my last video I told you that what are the precipitates? Precipitates are the solid residues in the solution. So precipitation reactions are when two solutions are mixed together and a solid separate from that solution. This solid part is known as precipitate. Next one is oxidation reduction reaction. First is oxidation reaction. As the name is suggesting, oxidation means addition of oxygen. So oxidation reactions are those which involve addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen. Like the example is Cu plus O2, it will form 2CuO. Here oxygen is added to the copper and it is forming copper oxide. Next is reduction. It involves removal of oxygen or addition of hydrogen. Means reduction reaction is opposite to oxidation. In the example, CuO plus H2, it will form Cu plus H2O. In this reaction, oxygen is removed from copper oxide. So this is the example of reduction reaction. If a substance gain the oxygen during a reaction, it is said to be oxidized. Means the substance in which oxygen is added, that substance is oxidized. Like in the above reaction, Cu plus O2, in that reaction copper is gaining the oxygen to form copper oxide. So copper is oxidized here. But in last reaction, CuO plus H2, which is forming Cu plus H2O, oxygen is removing. So it is known as reduced substance. So we can say that in this reaction copper is reduced. In the above reaction, first reaction, the copper is oxidized, but in the second reaction the copper is reduced. So we can say that if the substance gain oxygen during a reaction, it is said to be oxidized, but if it loses the oxygen, it is said to be reduced. Next is redox reaction. Redox reaction. Redox is combination of two words, reduction and oxidation. Means the reaction in which oxidation and reduction reaction takes place simultaneously, side by side, both reactions are going on. These type of reactions are known as redox reaction. Student, please remember, redox means combination of oxidation and reduction, means both the reactions are going on side by side. So this type of reaction is known as redox reaction. In this type of reaction, one substance is oxidized and at the same time the another substance is reduced. In this reaction, CuO plus O2, it is forming Cu plus H2O. From the CuO, oxygen is lost. So this substance is reduced, and in H2 oxygen is added. So that is oxidized. So it is very easy. One substance is reduced, other substance is oxidized. So these type of reactions are known as redox reactions. Next is exothermic and endothermic reaction. Exo means outside, release. So the reactions in which heat is produced or evolved, these are known as exothermic reaction. You can see the example C6H12O6 plus 6O2. It liberates 6CO2 plus 6H2O and energy is released. So this is the exothermic reaction. And students, you must know this is the reaction of respiration, chemical reaction for the process of respiration. In the process of respiration, the glucose or the food is oxidized and it forms the carbon dioxide and water and the energy is released. Second is endothermic reaction. Endo means entry or inside. The chemical reaction in which the heat is absorbed are known as endothermic reaction. Like in the reaction of photosynthesis. In photosynthesis, light energy is absorbed. 6CO2 plus 6H2O in the presence of sunlight, it forms C6H12O6 plus 6O2. This is the reaction of photosynthesis. So we can say that respiration is the example of exothermic reaction and photosynthesis is an example of endothermic reaction. Next is a special process known as corrosion. Corrosion is the degradation of metal, which is generally known as rust. We generally use the term rusting of iron. So this is the process of corrosion. When a metal is attacked by the substances such as moisture, acid, etc., it is said to be corrode. The substance which is attacked, that substance is known as corrode, and this process is known as corrosion. The rusting of iron can be prevented by painting that substance, oiling that substance, by providing the grease to the substance, by galvanizing. Galvanizing means there is covering of that substance by another metal. So these are some ways to prevent the rusting of iron. Next is rancidity. Rancidity is an unpleasant change in the flavor and odor of the food. Means the smell, the foul smell of the food, that is known as rancidity. The foul smell and foul taste of the food is known as rancidity. It refers to the oxidation of fats and oils which are present in that food that is kept for a long time. When the fats and oils which are present in the food, they are oxidized. Oxidized means oxygen is added. They become the rancid and their smell and taste change. Rancid food can cause stomach infection. How can we prevent from rancidity? First is use of airtight container. Means you should keep these type of food in the airtight container. Next is packaging with nitrogen. We pack these substances in the packets with nitrogen. Third is refrigeration. We can put them in the refrigerators. Fourth one is addition of antioxidants. Students, I told you in the definition that it is the oxidation of fat. Oxidation means oxygen is added. So if we add in those substances some antioxidants which are preservative, then oxidation will not occur. So these are some ways or methods to prevent the rancidity. Well students, in this video we discussed about various chemical reactions. Thank you students. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment section below. If you like this video, please like and share it and subscribe to my channel Grip 2 Science